Hi guys, it's Jay again from My Yava's Wind. I am back to do your November 2020 Love Tarot pop-up for the sign of Virgo. I hope all has been well. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I'm a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition, so I'll be interpreting the cards from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective at times. I'll be reading from oracle cards that I've created based on love songs for the last 40 or 50 years. And then if there's time towards the end of the reading, then I'll incorporate classic traditional tarot. If you have not seen previous videos, just know that these are general love readings, okay? So some of the information may apply to you, all of it may apply, or none of it may apply, okay? If you like what I'm doing, please like the video, definitely share, and certainly subscribe. I really appreciate all of the subs that I have and all of the many wonderful, interesting clients who I've done readings for. Okay, just so you know, I've dedicated light to your ancestors, your spirit guides, and protections to inform the reading. All the cards have been pre-shuffled, and so yeah, if you want to skip through the shuffling, you can jump to minute 4 to get started. And if you would like a private reading, you can email me at ayavaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com. All right, so just give me a couple of seconds. Okay, there is some kind of news coming in. That's way too many cards. Okay. And Spirit wants you to stay committed to yourself. Okay? Spirit definitely wants you to stay committed to yourself. Okay, hot, steamy passion. Okay, something's gonna happen somewhere in the summertime. All right, here we go, here we go. Almost done, almost done. That's way too many cards. We'll take this, this, and this. Okay, let's work with what we got here. Oh, here's another one. All right. Ooh. All right. All right. So unexpected news is coming. All right. I don't know what that news will be. We'll discover later on in the reading. So, you know, as soon as I got that, you know, if you watch traditional tarot, the 8 of Wands, it shows the rods flying in the air. It's going to be regarding something like a matter of urgency. I don't know, someone's going to be contacting you and it's going to be urgent that they want to see you, urgent that you make the moves that need to be made regarding this message, okay? But I'm missing your sweet kisses and your loving, okay? So honestly, guys, this is someone who's missing being intimate with you, who's missing making love to you, all of those really sensual, special moments that you share with this person. Now that's if you know this person. So in this reading, if you haven't seen previous videos, I refer to the love story, right? And so you're the center of the love story, and then there's your special person who is your soulmate, aka your divine masculine or divine feminine, depending on what you're into, okay? And then there's karmics on the side, and karmics are people that you date, sometimes for a short time, sometimes for a long time. Sometimes you even marry your karmic and you have children with your karmic, thinking that they are the one, thinking that they are the soulmate, but they really are not, okay? But you're with them to learn some lessons. Once you learn those lessons, ideally, then you move into union with your divine masculine or divine feminine, ideally. A lot of times it does not happen because, for one, your special person is not learning the lessons that they need to learn, okay? Or you're not learning the lessons you need to learn because maybe there's ego that's interfering with forward movement and progress and you learning your lessons. That's one reason. Another possibility that you're not going into union with your special person is because someone has they've done some spiritual work, manipulating energies. Okay, if you watch traditional tarot, when that magician card comes up and the devil card comes up, and sometimes the 10 of swords, okay, that indicates that someone is manipulating spiritual energy through some sort of manifestation to throw a wrench to prevent you from going into union with that person, and to create discord and unhappiness in your life. And it's brujeria, it's witchcraft, it's black magic, whatever you call it. Bilongos, trabajos. Black magic is everywhere in the world. It's not just confined to the continent of Africa with people of color, okay? It is known by many different names and many different cultures, all right? So that's a possibility. But ideally, you want to come into union with your special person and have a harmonious union with them. Sometimes you could be with your special person, but there's like a lot of conflict, and you can't seem to get it together, and it's because either you or this person has to move away from the relationship, learn some lessons, and then maybe eventually come back, okay, for a harmonious union. But you need to stay committed to yourself and building your finances and self-worth. So Spirit is like, focus on yourself right now. Don't worry about what your special person is doing. They're growing. If you know this person, they're growing. They're going through growing pains, trials and tribulations. That's their business. That's what they got to do with their God force, okay? But for you, just focus on you, building yourself up, if you need to go back to school, go back to school. If you want to open up a business, go work out at the gym, make some changes in your life. And therefore, once those changes are made, through prayer, through meditation, you will see all these good things coming to you. So keep it smoking. This fire needs to continue the passion. Tamia, I love this song. This song is so sexy. All right. And I'll include, most of the links to the songs in the description, so you can kind of, feel the vibe of the energy that's within this reading. Okay. So yeah, the passion is hot with whoever this person is. Now, if you don't know this person, it could be that, either you or this person or both of you are kind of fantasizing in your head about what it's going to be like when you meet your special person, okay? And, with those thoughts, it's almost like you're getting closer to your person through, manifesting, these feelings inside of you, all right? You're kind of drawing them closer to you. But go into prayer and meditation to claim your blessings. Exactly. Okay, so it talked about stay committed to yourself and building yourself up. What Spirit is saying specifically is that the prayer, the meditation, and praying to whoever you believe in. If it's Allah, it's Jehovah, it's Olofi, and Zombie, whoever it is you believe in, go into prayer. And you can also go to my playlist and tap into my mantras. You can go into mantras for love, mantras for protection, mantras to, bring happiness, mantras to change negative thinking, mantras for health, mantras for money. The list goes on. And these mantras are fabulous. They're amazing. Okay, and I'm speaking from experience, all right? So please start to work on yourself as far as that's concerned, and you will start to raise your vibration even higher, okay? Spirit is saying that, you know, and you wouldn't be watching this if you weren't having some challenges or issues with your relationship, okay? If you're watching this, you're probably newly single, about to be single, like I said, on the verge of a breakup, or you're in a relationship and your spidey senses are up that something is not right, something does not feel right, and you're coming on here to kind of figure out what the hell is going on, okay? Spirit is saying there is a liar. There's a liar in this situation. Someone is lying. I'm hearing someone's telling bold-faced lies. Some people may be in denial of this, but Spirit is like, yeah, this person, you know they're lying. Okay, as to whether you want to deal with it or not, you know, that's a whole nother story. Okay, now this person who is lying, and just keep in mind these energies could be flipped. Okay, so this could be you feeling this way about this person, or this person feeling this way about you. Okay, but it could be that this liar, even though they're a liar and they could possibly be a dog, okay, the sex, the lovemaking is phenomenal, okay? Because I have the card here, lock you up and love for days till the cops come knocking. Maxwell, listen to this song, please. Okay, this will kind of embody the whole energy of this card here. All right, it's like when you guys hook up, all, you know, all things regarding time and people and problems, all of that goes out of the window, okay? When you guys connect physically, okay? It's, you connect physically, sexually, sensually, spiritually, and it is a whole combustible, if I'm saying that right, all-consuming experience for both of you, all right? And so several months is key here. All right, several months brings us to about June, like late May, June, July. All right, and so something significant is going to happen in the summer. All right, it could be a birth announcement. It could be someone getting pregnant. It could be a wedding or a proposal of some sort. It could possibly be someone crossing over into the ancestor realm, you know, something of that nature. Or it could be, you know, word of you getting some kind of money, okay? So, but the winter is also going to play a role. Either something happened last winter or something is going to happen this winter. Okay, this winter months are December, January, and February. All right. And so there is going to be some kind of experience or event that is going to be key in this whole love story here. All right. And Spirit is saying, you know, yes, this is a spiritual reading, right? But in order for you to move forward, there are some things that have to be done. There is some work that needs to be done. Okay. And so Spirit wants you to do a spiritual cleaning, which is needed to break ties. Okay, so if you have an ex that you're obsessing about, or you know, something like a grudge that is hanging over you, that's creating, you know, bitterness, you being salty about something, this is not conducive to cultivating, you know, love and loving feelings. Okay, you got to move past the whole bitterness and the saltiness about a particular situation, and Spirit is saying you can do that by taking spiritual baths. All right, so you know, you can do a white bath. I have a white bath that is on the discussion section of this channel. You can scroll all the way down to the beginning, and there's a whole bunch of baths for you to get. Okay, and so basically, you know, really quickly, you can get a large mixing bowl, fill it with water, not a whole bunch of water. You could put like 8 cups of water in, cool to lukewarm water, never hot. All right. And then you're going to add some cascarillas. Cascarilla is powdered eggshell. And in my tradition, it's very sacred. It's a very important ingredient. Okay. So eggs, and I was telling this in previous videos, eggs are like magnets. They pull things, okay? And so that's why, like, just on a side note, like if you ever order eggs out at a restaurant or someone's cooking eggs, you always pray over your eggs, because eggs absorb the energy of the person who's cooking it, okay? And so if the person was a hot mess emotionally, and then you eat the eggs, all of a sudden you start feeling your stomach gets nervous, you can't digest your food, the food's not sitting right. It's because, you did not cut that energy of the person that cooked the food. And they may have done anything deliberately. It's just the fact that eggs act as a magnet. So that's why they take the eggshell, they powder it and pack it really tightly. And so this is an ingredient that you can put in your spiritual bath to pull off negative energy off of you. So it's a cleaning, all right? So you can get the cascarilla at Amazon.com, or you can go to your local botanica to pick this up. It's like dirt cheap, literally, okay? So you add that. You can add cow's milk, goat's milk, or coconut milk. If you want to add all 3 milks, that's fine. It's a white bath. You can take some cocoa butter, like a cocoa butter stick that you can get at, like, I don't know, Dwayne Reed, Rite Aid, CVS, whatever pharmacy, and shave some cocoa butter into the bath. All right, and then you could put some Florida water in, just a few drops, because Florida water can irritate, okay? Or you can add some white rum to the bath, all right? And then you can get some white flowers. These, of course, are yellow flowers, but when you get the white flowers, you're gonna pull the petals off and put the white flower petals in the bath, okay? And the petals are also gonna act to pull and draw off any negative energy, any sadness, any blockages, okay? And also this white bath is going to refresh you. It's going to rejuvenate you, okay? And so you're going to stir with your left hand. You're going to light a white candle. Close your eyes, get into it. Stir with your left hand, and you're going to be praying, to remove any negative energy, to uplift you, to rejuvenate you, to strengthen your spiritual eye, to help to give you the spiritual sight you need to be able to move forward, to lift you up out of sadness, all the positive things that you want when you're mixing this bath and you're stirring. This is the most important part of the bath. You're activating the bath, okay? You're activating the properties. You're making the bath come alive, okay? And so once you do that, once you're finished, boom, you go in the shower, wash with soap and water, rinse off, and then you're going to dump this over your head, okay? You're going to air dry, you're going to dress in white and sleep in white, okay? You can do this for several days. If you're really going through it, I would suggest you do this bath for 8 days straight and stay committed. Do not leave the candle lit unattended. Please do not. You can light the candle every day that you are, present. But yeah. And also too, you're going to be praying every day for what you need, to relieve you of any negative energy, to relieve you of sadness, to break any ties or chains or any connections that you have with people from the past that hurt you. Okay. So just let me know how that works. For the baths that I have given to, many of my clients, they say phenomenal, amazing things about this bath. I can't tell you, okay? Maybe some of my clients will write in the comments if this is their sign and they're watching it, okay? But yeah, so part of the reason why Spirit is saying, part of the reason why, you have to do this bath is to break ties, because someone was cheating, okay? And they hurt you really badly, okay? Now, maybe you were the one that was cheating. I'm not passing judgment. Someone was cheating in this love story, okay? And so, because of this, because of the hurt and the pain that was caused, now it's time to refresh your aura, to pick you up, to lift you up through prayer, through meditation, through, reciting the mantras, for doing your spiritual baths, so that now you can be able to move forward and claim your blessings and start anew with someone else, okay? So several days pops up. So several days brings us to next weekend, next Sunday-ish, Saturday or Sunday, because this video is being shot on Sunday. So I would say next weekend, something is about to go down, okay? And keep in mind, the energies of this reading could have taken place in the recent past. They could be happening now, or it could happen in the near future, all right? And the energies can last for several days, several weeks, or several months. But Spirit is saying, And this card comes after the cheating. So you may discover that someone was cheating by next weekend. Someone could be cheating by the weekend. Okay, that's a possibility with this several days. Or just in general, something is about to happen in 7 days. Okay, you're the closest thing to perfect, jagged edge. All right, so keep in mind, you could be dating a karmic to spend time, to pass the time. When you get lonely, that person is there for you. But this may not be the person that you really love. This may not be the person that you really desire. Okay, and your special person could be off with someone, a karmic, for whatever reason. Maybe they got the karmic pregnant. Maybe, they feel sorry for the karmic. Maybe there's a codependency with money or finances or whatever. But Spirit is saying there's no real love there. They may care for the person, but it is not that deep, profound, romantic, passionate love that exists. Okay. Now, Spirit is saying, aside from all of this, yes, this is on love. You got to be healthy in order to be able to move forward and claim your blessing. So Spirit is saying, sickness, time to see a doctor. Okay. And so, Spirit wants you to go get checked, get your blood panel done, get some blood work done, get your, get an STD check, HIV check, what do you call it? A mammogram, if you're at that age, what else? A mammogram, prostate exam, colonoscopy, whatever it is. Just get checked, get this blood work done. It could be as little as maybe a vitamin deficiency. You know what I'm saying? So in that case, the doctor can write you a prescription and boom, that's done. What Spirit is trying to do is Spirit is trying to protect you and prevent something from getting bigger to where there is no solution and there's no remedy. Okay, so they're trying to catch it while it's just in the beginning stages, if there's anything. Okay, and so that you can be able to move forward with no problems. All right. And when I use the word spirit, spirit is like a collective term for the God force. It can cover God, the angels, spirit guides, ancestors, things of that nature. Okay. And then someone has got some money. Someone has got some stability and security. A wealthy person is coming. Okay. As to who that person is, we have yet to find out. But a wealthy person is coming. A moneyed individual is coming into the scene. All right. So now let's explore this a little further. All right. Let's see. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, that's great. You're going to be happy to hear that news. You're going to be so happy. Woo! You see these cards flying? Hold on just a second. Okay. All right. So if you watch traditional tarot, yet again, Two of Swords, what does that mean? That energy just flew out. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, someone is caught between two people. Oh, nice. Let's see. Oh. Okay. This is going to be a roller coaster of a ride, guys. Okay, that's too many cards. Okay, let's end with that. I think that's good. Let me make sure. Oh, there was a card that flipped. Yes, yes. Ooh, oh gosh. All right. Okay. And then also too, just like a side note, I know some of you, you know, get distracted with the music that I have in the background. But I have that music for a reason. And the reason is, even though I read cards, the shuffling of the cards drives me crazy. I know it's weird, but it annoys me. Okay, so I have the music playing to kind of distract that clicking sound. It's a peeve of mine. Okay. Anyway, so the card that I really like for you is that a soulmate is coming. Yes, yes. Okay. So you have good things to look forward to, and Spirit is, preparing you, just like how you prepare to go out on a date, get yourself ready. Okay. Spirit is saying how you prepare yourself to receive this soulmate, this special person, is through the prayer and the meditation, the spiritual bath, and getting into yourself and connecting with Spirit. Okay. Now, a tower moment is coming. If it hasn't already come, it's about to hit. All right. A storm of revolution is coming. Now, this storm of revolution, you have some time checkpoints. You do have winter. I think you got winter. You got summer. And then you got next weekend. So I don't know when this storm is going to hit. The Spirit wants you to be ready. And so to get your spiritual defenses up, okay? They want you to go into prayer and meditation, all right? And do those spiritual baths on a regular basis. If you got to do that white bath once a week, do the white bath once a week, okay? Change is never comfortable, okay? A lot of people do not like change, but there's going to be something that happens that disrupts the whole order of things. It could be good, or it might not be so good, but something is about to go down, all right? What you leave, don't come back for. So, what this means is that if you have an ex, and we have multiple exes, right? If you have an ex that was a little cray-cray out in the street, okay, Spirit is saying be careful, because this ex could come back and bring you a couple of things. One, this ex could have a crazy ex behind them that will stalk the hell out of you, make your life miserable, okay, slash the tires on your car, scratch up your car, stalk you at your house, all right? Stalk you on trying to DM you every moment. Why are you liking my man's picture? Why are you liking my girl's picture? Okay, stuff like that. So you don't need that drama, okay? The next possibility is this ex can bring a package to you in the form of an STD. Hopefully it's an STD that you can get rid of. Hopefully it's not an STD at all. But what I'm saying is Spirit is trying to warn you ahead of time. Watch this person. And Spirit is telling me all that glitters is not gold. So they can look, fabulous on the outside, but on the inside they could be rotten as hell. Okay? Rotten as far as personality is concerned, rotten as far as health is concerned. They could be rotting from the inside out, okay? So Spirit is saying watch your back. Crossroads decision needs to be made. So there's gonna be a point where you're gonna have to make a decision. No decision is not a good decision. I'm telling you right now. It prolongs things, and it creates unnecessary anxiety, okay? That which you don't need, okay? So Spirit is saying you are going to have to make a decision. And so the prayer and the mantras especially, will help you to get through that, get over that hump, all right? Spiritual illumination needs to happen, meditation and spiritual baths. Again, guys, this is a double confirmation, all right? I'm not pulling these cards. Spirit is pulling the cards, okay? Double confirmation. So Spirit is trying to get you ready for what's to come. Just like, before a football game, the guys get pumped up, the basketball game, there's warm-ups and everything. The warm-ups for you, for what events are to come, are the prayer and the meditation, okay? As to what kind of mantras I can suggest, always mantras for protection. There's one mantra called Om Dum Durgaye Namaha, okay? And that is a protection mantra. You can say it 108 times in the morning, 108 times at night. It's only 8 to 10 minutes. The mantras that I have listed are so easy to pronounce. Get in your zone. Turn the damn phone off. My phone is annoying. Like, my phone annoys me, okay? Yes, you need it. You got to communicate with people. But all of the notifications going off drives me crazy. That's why I have moments, I have days, sometimes the whole weekend, where I take what's called a phonecation, all right? And I don't respond to any emails whatsoever. Not even text messages, all right? So if you want to get me, you either have to be in my face or know where I'm at, because I'm not going to be responding via phone, okay? Anyway, now, Spirit is saying that there's someone that cannot be trusted, okay? There's a snake in the grass. There is a snake in the grass. You know, yeah, there's someone that wants to impose on your situation, someone that may be nosy, trying to ask questions, you know, trying to play like they're your friend, trying to, like, you know, instigate something through conversation, but they're manipulative with conversation, trying to get information from you, or either trying to rile you up, okay? But you have to recognize that. Spirit wants you to recognize it so you don't fall into that trap, okay? This person definitely cannot be trusted. I love you, but I love someone else more, okay? And so, yeah, this is where the crossroads is. And this could also be where the delay is. You know, someone is trying to figure out, like, okay, I love this person, but I also love this person. Like, what are the qualities of this person? Like, it's like, you know, although like pros and cons, you know, of being with this particular person. You know, now if it's just because the sex is great, that doesn't get it. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't get it. Although the sex can be addicting for some, is it really worth it? Are you really going to be able to grow with this person and have like a really wholesome, full, fulfilling life? Okay. But there's new love on the horizon. Yes, I love it. So maybe that soulmate that's coming in is the new love. All right. Spirit did say a wealthy person is coming in. So I don't know. Maybe this person is gonna, you know, they may not be a millionaire or a billionaire. All right. They may not even make 6 figures. That's all right. What Spirit is indicating through this wealthy card is that this person has their shit together, right? Like their credit is good. You know, they have stability and security. So Spirit is letting you know that someone is coming into this scenario that's going to be financially well off. Now, if some of you had some suspicions about what is going on in the love story, and maybe this is you, Spirit is saying, I'm having an affair with someone. Someone is, you know, creeping, you know, on the side. And, yeah, someone is creeping on the side, having this, you know, liaison, rendezvous, okay? And so Spirit is just acknowledging this. Maybe this is what's causing the challenges in the union, okay? I'm with you just for money and what you can do for me. All right. So what could this mean? This can mean that maybe the person who's having the affair, maybe this person who's having the affair, maybe just having the affair, maybe they really feel like this person is the one who they're having the affair with. But maybe that person that they're having the affair with is just using them for money and what they can do. But they're lying to the person saying, oh, you're the greatest, you're the best, I love you, you know, like gassing their head up. That's a possibility, okay? But nevertheless, there is a relationship in this love story that is based purely on sex, materialism, you know, and yeah, basically what someone can do for the other person. Money card to the bank, yeah. So someone may be making frequent runs to the bank. Okay. Yeah, and many people, we don't run to the bank anymore. We can deposit things via the phone or whatever, but it's something to do with money. I don't know if money is like hemorrhaging out, or that this person requires a lot of money. But there's an issue with money going on, all right? But yeah, it could be that this person, I don't want to say you because it may not be you having the affair, but in this affair, it could bring happiness for this person. Maybe it's like a temporary escape from their situation that they're in, all right? Because it does say happy lovers, all right? But just keep in mind, like, when you have an affair with someone, it's, even though sometimes affairs go on for years, okay, I don't know. It's like you can't come out with it. You can't be open with it. You can't be out in the open with it. It's secret. Like there's that song Secret Lovers. I don't know. I think that song is from like the 80s. This is what I'm hearing, and that's the pain in things. It's like, yeah, like, you're passionate, romantic in bed and, all those intimate moments. But then it's like, I got to get ready, go back to my person. You got to get ready and go back to your person and your life. That's where the sadness comes in. Okay. But there are multiple lovers with this person. Okay. So if you felt like you were the only one, maybe if you're the one that's having the affair, or if this person, if let's say this, you're not the only one. Okay. Whoever's having the affair is not the only one in the scenario. There are multiple people involved in this situation. Multiple. All right. So we're going to move on to the next part of this, which is, dealing with the signs. And you guys know that I absolutely hate calling out signs. Unless spirit is like, say this sign, say this, I'm not going to say it. All right. But I added the signs to this particular deck to satisfy my viewers with the signs. So if spirit is going to bless you with the signs, let's see what they say. So just give me a couple seconds. Spirit is blowing up the spot. Oh, wow. Okay, Six of Cups energy if you watch traditional tarot. Okay. Someone out here watching asked, well, where is this affair happening? Who are they having the affair with? When is this going down? Okay, and the answer was just, Spirit just gave you an answer. I'm going to tell you in a minute. Okay, and they gave you the mantras that you're supposed to do. Okay, there's the answer right there. I didn't want to speak on it until Spirit introduced it. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you got the star card. If you're into traditional tarot, you know what that means. Star card. Okay, yeah, Spirit is not going to give you a sign. They're not with it. They don't want you to have a sign. Maybe that's irrelevant right now. Maybe they just want you to focus on, getting yourself together spiritually and otherwise. All right. So what I was saying, whoever asked that question about, okay, someone's having an affair. Well, where's this affair happening? Who are they having it with? Spirit is saying that a romantic relationship on the job, something related to work, something related to maybe someone on their way to work. They met someone on the way leaving work or in their travels with work. there something started to manifest around the job for some of you. Okay, keep in mind it's a general love reading. I'm reading for hundreds, if not thousands of people around the world. Okay, and just keep in mind, even though you may all be Virgos, the combinations of the signs within your astrological chart are different. They vary from person to person. But a lover from the past is returning. Okay, this is the Six of Cups energy. All right, so, but remember what Spirit said, be careful of what you left in the past. So keep your spidey senses up. You know, we have multiple exes. It may not be all your exes that you got to be careful of, but just be easy, okay? Now, FYI, whoever is having this affair could have a baby on the way, okay? That's a possibility. If you're not involved in an affair, you could get pregnant. Someone in this love story could get pregnant if they're not already pregnant. Now, as to whether they're going to carry that baby the full term or they're going to get an abortion, that's another story. But Spirit is saying a baby is on the way. So you may find out the news by next weekend. You know, you may want to get a pregnancy test if you're a female, but if you're a man watching this, we want to check to see what that woman is dealing with, okay? If her belly is getting big, and yeah, you better check on that, all right? Because there's a baby somewhere up in this love story. And maybe that's why Spirit talked about several months from now. This baby could be born in the summer, okay? Or there could be possibly a pregnancy in the summer. Something's about to go down, okay? I'm jealous that you are getting a lot of attention. So yes, this probably has to do with like social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. You know, people are checking out the comments, who's liking it. You know, people are getting jealous. They're getting salty about, oh, wow, you know, this person's doing this person's doing that. Someone is not happy right now. They're not happy. Whether they're with you or whether they're not with you, someone is not happy about this situation. All right. And so Spirit is saying, in addition to the prayer, the particular type of mantras that you should focus on are mantras for love. Okay. And I have the pop-up love mantras on my playlist. Click on my playlist. You'll see pop-up love mantras and you can begin. The easiest love mantra you can say is aham prima, aham prima. You say that 108 times in the morning, 108 times at night. This mantra is about divine love, okay? And, you know, when you start saying this and you are consistent, you're going to develop this glow with you, okay? Because you're going to be emanating divine love. And when you emanate and glow divine love, people are going to notice a difference in you. They're going to say, wow, you look great. And to you, you may be like, well, damn, I didn't do anything special. But what they're really seeing is they're reading your aura. They're reading your energy. Okay? So please, aham prima. That is one of the mantras out of many. Please, please, please try it. It is so amazing. Okay? Now, I told you it was a roller coaster ride. Spirit is saying that there's a family curse that causes problems. Okay? Now, how do family curses arise? Family curses arise sometimes, you know, when someone didn't want someone to be born. So someone cursed the baby, they cursed the relationship. It could have been that, you know, between a mother and a father, you know, who had a family union. Maybe the father was stepping out, had his, you know, his mistress. And the mistress got upset. Mistress got salty because he was like, look, I can't continue to see you anymore. Or look, I'm not leaving my wife or my woman for you. And so maybe that mistress went and she conjured something. She did some kind of spell work, you know, whatever, manifestation to break the family unit down. Maybe she cursed all the female children to never have babies or to have problems with having babies. Maybe she cursed the male line, you know, to be sickly or to get in car accidents or whatever. Okay, people do this, and it's not just women that do it, it's men too. Believe me, trust. Men can do things too. All right, and so there is a curse that is disturbing this whole situation. So that's why it's very important that, you know, with you in particular, you may not be able to help your family, but you can help yourself. And those spiritual baths are going to be key to you elevating, to raising your vibration even more. And I'm not saying you don't pray, but what Spirit is saying, if you pray 1 time a day, you better be praying several times a day. If you pray 5 times a day, you better be praying 10 times a day. Because this is raising your vibration even further, building up your spiritual entourage of your spirit guides, your ancestors, your spiritual armor around you, so that anyone that tries to throw stuff, it can't penetrate, it can't harm you and affect you. Okay? I'm competing with you. Someone's competing with you. You know, I'm hearing like tit for tat. It's like, okay, you post this picture, then they post this picture, and their picture may be showing more body than you did. Or you post a picture with you and your bae on vacation, and then they post a picture of them and their so-called person, you know, out on vacation, you know, riding on top of an elephant or whatever exotic vacation they want to post. Okay. And so there's this back and forth thing. And it's like, you got to think, okay, what are we doing here? Why are we spending all this time and energy trying to make each other jealous? That is not where the energy should go to. Okay, the energy should be put on yourself to build you up so that you can pull in what you need. All right, and what you think you need may not be what's good for you. Okay, so there's a stalker. Okay, so maybe that person that's watching is the stalker. You know, there could be an internet stalker. You know, you may be receiving like some strange DMs from people. And then if you don't, you know, accept them or confirm them, then they get an attitude and they call you all kinds of names, call you out your name, whatever. That's kind of a stalker. But also, too, be careful of stalkers like around your house, around the area, you know, people watching you, okay? And then finally, this is the Star card. Your wish comes true. But be careful what you wish for, okay? So let's finish this off. Oh, wow, we got a double confirmation again. Okay, I see. Yeah, they gave you, the Spirit gave you another bath. Wow, okay. Wow. All right, let's see. Okay. That's too many cards. Okay, we're gonna stop with that. All right. So, wow. So this is the double confirmation. Where is that card? Okay, here we go. Okay, so you got this card. I'm in love with 2 people, okay? And I love you, but I love someone more. Okay, now as to who the person loves more is, we don't know yet. But this is where the crossroads comes in. So see how all the cards are tying together. So this is where the decision has to be made. And that's tough because there's multiple people in this love story. There's multiple lovers. There's an affair going on. So what Spirit is saying, and there's no card came of black magic, witchcraft, curses, whatever. But there's an underlying theme that someone is trying to work something, okay, to make the road difficult. for you. Okay, so what Spirit is saying, a ruda, R-U-D-A bath to get rid of negative energy. Okay, if you are pregnant, you should not use this one. Okay, but ruda is rue, R-U-E, and it's an herb that you can boil. When it cools down, pull out all the stems and the leaves and stuff like that. And then you're going to add a little bit of water to it to dilute it. You're going to stir with your left hand, and you're going to pray to remove any negative energy, black magic, bilongos, trabajos, any blockages and obstacles to you achieving your greatness, your success, your happiness, boom, boom, boom. You're going to get in the shower, wash with soap and water, rinse off, and then you're going to put this from your neck down. You're not going to put this on your head, okay? Your neck down, you're going to air dry, dress in white, and sleep in white. Now, if you feel like you could be pregnant, or if you are, if you feel like you could be pregnant or don't know, you can use, there's another bath called Quita Maldición, and I'll put that in the what do you call it? The description of this video, okay? But this is yet another bath that you can do, to cleanse yourself, all right? And with all of these baths, you definitely should not be drinking them. It's just for your, cleansing your aura, okay? If you want to cleanse your inside, definitely lime juice. Lime juice is very good. Lime juice cuts. Lime cuts, believe me, okay? But the good thing is you are in the spotlight, famous here. So yes, we have famous Virgos. One of the famous Virgos is Beyonce, okay? So if you are watching this, and you're famous, you're well known, you're established in your particular industry, Spirit is saying hello and they're acknowledging you. But also too, fame could be around you. So you could meet someone famous, and this is where the fame comes in. You could be an aspiring actor, singer, writer, a poet, some kind of entertainer, an athlete, and so Spirit is saying you could be on the verge of getting your big break, okay? Booking a gig, like if you're an actress or whatever, okay? Spirit is saying fame is here. Now, that's the main type of fame. The other fame is like I said in previous videos, you could be waiting for the train. All of a sudden, someone falls on the train track and you're like, oh my God. So you go and you help them up, you save them, essentially, and then all of a sudden they catapult you into the news and you become famous for that short moment in time, okay? Also famous you could be famous in the community, like if you give away turkeys, for the holidays, people know you have some bit of fame with you. And then you could be crossing the street and, meet someone famous. Like it could be love at first sight, okay? Or you can have the Kim Kardashian type of fame, which is like, you're having intimate relations, you're having sex with someone, they video you, and then they put it all over social media, okay? And that will catapult you into fame. But is that the fame you really want? Okay, just saying, maybe it is, I don't know. But prayers and honey to the river, okay? So yeah, the Spirit is definitely wanting you to work on the love component, cultivating the love, because whoever this person was that kind of through stuff, like is sitting at home manifesting because they're miserable. Okay, this is why people throw stuff, okay, because they're miserable. There's self-loathing, they're very hurt. They want to make the person pay, as opposed to focusing on themselves, they focus on other people, okay? But whatever that is, Spirit is saying that if you have access to like a river walk, a riverfront, you can go one morning, and you can go to the riverfront, you could take some honey with you and, say prayers to the feminine energy, the feminine aspect of God, which is in the rivers. Okay. And, you can just pray, with all your heart, just pray for, what you want, what you need. Don't pray for what you don't want. Okay. It's always positive affirmations. Pray for what you want. What you need, what you envision, okay? And, as you're praying, you're slowly pouring, honey into the river, okay? As long as you have safe access, don't put the bottle in the river. You're not polluting the river. We're respecting that feminine aspect of God, respecting nature, but you are praying. And so you can do that. Now, if you don't have access to a river, you can make another bath, which is basically cool to lukewarm water and drops of honey in, right? And you can just stir with your left hand with a yellow candle lit, and you're closing your eyes and you're praying for all the things you want and all the things you need as far as love and desire and intimacy. You know, you could be describing the person that you want to be with, and be very specific. And once you finish with that, you're going to go wash with soap and water, rinse off, and then you're going to dump this over your head. You're going to air dry, dress in white, sleep in white. You're going to do this for 5 days, okay? And see what happens, okay? I want to hear in the comments. That's what I want to hear. And basically, your ancestors light the way to your success in love and relationships, okay? So it doesn't surprise me. Like, I dedicated this candle to your spirit guides and your ancestors who are informing this reading. They're the ones that are pulling the cards. So they're basically saying, okay, and we're giving you the information. We want acknowledgement. So what you gonna do? So, if you want to have success in your love life and relationships and, fulfillment, stability, and security and happiness, you can set up an ancestor altar, right? You can dedicate a glass of water to them. You hold it up in the air and say, it's your daughter, such and such. I dedicate this glass of water to you, my ancestors whom I love, whose shoulders I stand on. I thank you for being in my life, and I dedicate this to you. You put it down. Okay, you can also dedicate, and anything that you give to the ancestors after you present it, you knock 3 times. Okay, you can give them beautiful bouquet of flowers. You could set that down at the ancestor shrine. You could put up a white candle, maybe a red candle. You can put up some pictures of your ancestors, grandparents, aunts, uncles, whatever. As long as they didn't abuse you, rape you, molest you, you don't put those people up at the shrine, right, at the altar, okay? You only put people up there that led a relatively decent life who were in your bloodline, okay? Have to be related to you. And then if you put like something up of your grandmother, if your grandmother liked to smoke Black and Mild cigars or Newport cigarettes, put down a pack of cigarettes for her. If grandfather liked to drink whiskey, put down a bottle of whiskey for him, or a shot glass full of whiskey, okay? When you have coffee in the morning, pour a cup of coffee and put it down at your ancestor shrine as well, okay? It's symbolic, but it's showing the spirit that you are acknowledging them, okay? And so in many traditions, traditional spiritual traditions, the ancestors are very important, okay? Prior to Christianity and Islam, okay, we were all about our ancestors, okay? So much that the ancestors were buried in the house. There was a certain part in the house where the ancestors were buried, okay? This is how close people wanted to keep their family to them, okay? We know that the body is just a shell, but once that shell is shed, spirit is anywhere and everywhere, all right? We just can't see them sometimes. Some people have the gift, but a lot of times we can't see them, okay? Make sure the pictures that you put down, you cut out all the living people out of them, right? And you just say prayers, and you'd be like, look, I come before you here today. I love you. I miss you. I thank you for taking care of me when you were alive. I need your help. I'm trying to open up this business. I got to secure this loan. Grandpa, you were really good with money. You owned a couple of businesses. Can you help me can you help to make sure I get this loan or get some money and financing from someone? You say your prayers, boom, 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 and then you knock 3 times. It doesn't always have to be a Hail Mary, Our Father, okay? That's great and whatever, but that's real praying, connecting with spirit. Chakra work is needed. So I have chakra mantras that you can do. It's like 8 minutes, 22 seconds. It's so easy, and you will feel so wonderful. And I usually do the chakra alignment work before bed, okay? And I'm cheating on you by going on social media and hooking up with people. Yeah, it's this whole social media thing. Like, you don't have to sleep with the person. You don't have to physically sleep with the person. They could send you pictures of their genitals, nude pictures. You guys can have very sexually fueled conversations, video chatting of people pleasuring themselves. Okay, that is cheating, guys. That's cheating. One thing leads to another. Okay, and so someone is doing something via one kind of media. It's like either Facebook, Instagram, what's the other one? Snapchat, Tinder, Hinge, Match.com, whatever the hell they're doing is happening. Okay, mind games and manipulation. So be very careful, of someone, running game on you. Instagram, everyone looks beautiful. The women have big breasts, big asses. The men, the muscles are bulging in every place, right? And so it looks so alluring and so appealing, and it appeals to our senses and our lower self, okay? But that lower self can get us in trouble. So Spirit is saying be careful, because once people, have you stimulated, right, they can get you and run game on you. And so Spirit is saying watch your back. You are being tested by the universe to see how much trust and faith you have. Yes. Okay, so watch the traps. Spirit is watching you, okay? And then finally, I want to hire a commitment with you to the church for a wedding. Okay, so this is eventually going to happen. And, things are going to happen in divine time. I know the reading is running a little long. Let me just check something. Ooh, okay, that's it. Let me see. All right. Oh, yeah. So you can't make this up. You can't make this up. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right. Very quickly. The first card that came up is wife, but it came reverse. So I don't know if someone's getting a divorce. Someone's not happy. The relationship is breaking up, or it's on the rocks. The Spirit is saying that someone is not happy. If you are married and you're a woman watching this, you're a wife, you may not be happy. Spirit is just letting me know these cards have come upside down, okay? And constancy. Okay, there's no stability and security. There's no feeling secure in some relationship. This may not apply to everyone, but the feeling of security, knowing like your person is there for you, you're not feeling this. Someone is not feeling this. They're not feeling secure. There's always this threat of something, and maybe that something is someone on the side. Okay, and then consolency. Consolation. Okay, so this guy is looking up to God, looking for help, okay? And this could be out of desperation, and maybe you feel like, Spirit is not answering you. Spirit is not moving fast enough for you. You're not seeing the results you need to see. Your ancestors are here to let you know, look, they are giving you the keys to move forward, to achieve your happiness and success. So if you were feeling that way before, that is not now. From this point on, you have everything you need to make things happen. So you're not feeling distraught and in despair and insecure about a relationship. Okay. And someone is very showy. Okay. This is a peacock. The peacocks, the male peacocks are the ones that have all the beautiful colors. So I don't know, there may be a male here that is very showy, that likes to, be the center of attention. Someone could be flaunting, whatever. Just be careful in flaunting, because sometimes that can breed resentment, jealousy from people who are not, maybe they don't feel that they're as fortunate as you. That's what I'm saying, okay? There is an enemy, okay? And maybe it's, this whole flaunting of stuff. Oh, so we're going on vacation. We're going to Bali. He bought me this Gucci bag. It's like you're happy. You want to share all the good things that you and your man are doing, or you and your woman are doing. But, you know, the people who you're sharing with, they may not be so happy behind closed doors. You know, all shit could be hitting the fan with them. All right. And you're sharing all this good stuff, and it's like, ugh. So Spirit gave you the card that there's an enemy. So you got to watch your back. Okay. This enemy could like to wear some red. Just FYI. And then finally, you guys should see a doctor. Okay. Just Spirit is saying, go get your annual checkup to make sure all is good. This is the last card, doctor. Okay. Especially if you're a woman watching this, you definitely want to make sure all is good. Get your OBGYN exam, your breast exam. Okay. I'm going to pull from the Archangels, and then we're going to close. Okay, here we go. Clear your space. Okay, so for some of you, you know, Spirit wants you to, like your space, your living space could be stagnant. The air can be stagnant. Okay, so Spirit wants you to stimulate, I guess you call the chi within the area. So you can smoke it out with sage, frankincense, and myrrh, Palo Santo, copal, things of that nature. Just smoke out your house. Do this periodically. It says this is Archangel Raphael. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. So make sure the area around your door, the door to the house, is cleared of any clutter. Don't put shoes near the door. Don't block the door, okay? Because you want your blessings to come in through the door. I'm also going to say, if you guys are having some challenges with money, you can get some fresh parsley and fresh mint, bring it home, put it in a bowl full of water, cool water, and start shredding the parsley and mint in the water, releasing the spiritual ache, the chlorophyll, which is the plant's spirit, the energy, into the water. You're going to be shredding, and as you're shredding this, you're praying for financial wealth and stability and security. You're praying for all the things you need financially, for help for your family, boom, boom, boom. Okay, then what you can do is you can take some of that with a little piece of a bar of ivory soap. I know ivory is like ancient. And after you wash with it, it leaves your skin white, leaves your skin ashy. But take some ivory soap, put some of the herbs on the soap, dip the soap in the herbs, and then put some twine, which is string. Wrap the herbs around the soap. And I want you to wash your door, your inside of your door and your outside of the door. And as you're washing your door, you're praying for financial wealth and stability, okay? And see what happens. The next card you got was chakra clearing, okay? So, you know, Spirit is saying, Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes, okay? This card came reversed. So it's saying that you're not doing this, but you need to do this. So please work on your chakras, do your chakra work. Hopefully this helped you. You know, I'm going to be doing December readings to get you ready for the new year, 2021, which will hopefully be much better than 2020. But if you identify with anything in this reading, please like the video. Definitely share and certainly subscribe. I really would love for you to be a part of the Ayaba's Wind family. And if you need help, if you need guidance and assistance and you want to book a private reading with me, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 @gmail.com. Have a great evening. I'll see you next month. Ciao.